Today we're going to be making some Rabbit Gumbo. Stroker Ace is in the place once again. We're going to start off with one fresh rabbit. Okay, we got that washed good. Cut it up like so. Make sure that's washed good. Now this recipe is going to be simple and easy as possible. I want this to cook up in about 30 minutes. We got that washed up good. We gotta season it up. A little bit of meat tenderizer, dash your accent salt, non-salt seasoning. All of these seasonings optional. All you really need is salt and pepper. That in there. This is a non-salt seasoning. Not too much of the meat tenderizing salt. Just a dash. Because I don't like to cook with a lot of salt. Accent salt. Put it in a stock pot and let that boil till it's tender. So, I'm going to put it on high till the water gets hot and start to boil. Then we're going to turn the heat down halfway and let that cook until this rabbit is nice and tender. Cut celery, some green onions, fresh tomatoes, some onions, fresh onions, carrots, sweet peppers, bacon, cooked shrimp. We got the rabbit cooking, and as you can see, it's cooked up nice and nice and tender. Yes, that's what we want. Put it in this pan and let the meat cool down, because what we want to do is take all the meat off the bone and we're gonna dice it up. We got a couple of more operations to do to it before it's ready to eat, so we're gonna let that cool down. While that's cooling, let's chop up the vegetables and get the vegetables ready. But before we chop up the vegetables, we're going to get the bacon cooking. Okay, we got this bacon washed up good, ready to go in the frying pan. Place the bacon in there. You don't have to use a whole lot of bacon. What I usually do is I usually use like a half of a pack. And I try to use all lean bacon, lean as you can get. We're going to let that cook. I'm going to cook that bacon up real crisp. We got the vegetables all chopped up nicely. All chopped up. Not yet for the tomatoes. I'll tell you what to do with those in a minute. And I'll tell you what to do with the shrimp in a few minutes. Bacon is nice and crisp. Take that off the heat. Set it right here. I take a little bit of the stock from the rabbit and I put it in this pot. Slowly cook these vegetables in this. Just let them just saute in there and cook up real tender. Like so. Let that cook like that. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take the rabbit, take the meat off the bone. Right here, I got the rabbit meat all diced up. Take the rabbit meat, place it in here. I'm going to brown it on one side, flip it over and brown it on the other side. Place that back on the heat. As you can see, the vegetables are cooking up nicely. The vegetables are nice and tender and cooked up, and I cooked them in the stock from the rabbit. Turn the vegetables off and let them cool down. Let's turn this up a little bit and let this get really hot, and then we're going to turn it down on low while it's brown. Okay, in the meanwhile, while we're doing this, dice this bacon, and afterward, we're going to cut and dice up the shrimp. Okay, you see, the rabbit has got nice and brown. I pulled the excess fat off of it and got it dry as possible. Add the bacon back to it, the shrimp to it. You don't want this shrimp to cook too much because it'll just cook down to nothing. That's why you put the shrimp in there last. And remember, it's pre-cooked shrimp. Add the vegetables to the mix. That's going to be very soothing to the appetite. Look at those colors. You see how that color contrast in there? Just let that cook a little more while it's cooking. I'm going to add a few more ingredients, but that's all optional. Let's see what I'm going to add to it. Lemon pepper seasoning, ground ginger. Just a tad more of this non-salt seasoning. Just a little dab, not too much. You don't want to overwhelm it with the taste. With the lemon pepper, you just want to put just a dab, not too much. And then no salt seasoning, you want to put a little more of that in there. Let that cook. Look at that. Okay. That is almost, it's ready. We're just going to let it simmer. We want everything, all the flavor to burst into every bite. Okay, we got that all cooked up. I got some over there in the plate ready to serve. My secret sauce. I got some blue cheese and some ranch just mixed together. Put a little bit of that over that like that. Or you can make up your own, or you can eat it just like it is. Let's try some. Yes, nice and tender. Nice and crunchy on the bacon. Not too crunchy, not too soggy. Nice flavor from the vegetable. Yes. I'm going to have to give that a boom, boom, boom. Rabbit Gumbo / salad. Roman style. If you want to contact me and know how to prepare a certain meal, Deep South meal, any meal, contact me through my email, harpkroc@hotmail.com. That's HARPKROC@hotmail.com. Next week we're going to be making some collards, Southern style.